how did we get to 1,000 cleaners? What is our secret sauce? What gives us a competitive advantage? And in a commoditized business, it's very hard to really pinpoint something to say like that's our edge, that's our moat. But one thing I think a lot about recently that I do believe gives us an edge at our size is we operate probably more like a startup than a legacy company. And what that means is when you start to grow and hit different growth tiers, you go to like 500 cleaners, 1,000 cleaners, and you start getting into a bigger business. Your instinct is to go and put process in. Let me put process. Let me put policies. Let me put systems in. And you want people to follow structured processes because it makes it more efficient, makes it a little less chaotic. We've tried doing that, but we always go back to the same way of like what's best for the business and let people make decisions and just kind of not fly by the seat of our pants, but let things flow a little more organically. Less red tape, less restriction, less formal policy. I really think that is one thing that separates us at the level where we're at and allows us to stay lean, stay nimble, and keep the magic that allowed us to get here and not change and become, process oriented for the sake of being process oriented because we're big. So that's one thing I think has separated us, and I don't think we'll ever change it.